What's up, everybody? Mr. Biggs with LimeTime Garage. I'm back. And yes, it's a little cold today, but not too much. So today is February the 5th. I think it's Saturday. I've been out for a while. I'm back. Thank you. I'm back. So we've waited this long for us to finally get the smog check done on the Cuddy. So cross our fingers. Hopefully today it goes through, everything's fine, you know, and gets done. So we're gonna see. Right now we're gonna head over to Tony at I think his place is called Best Smogs. But anyways, Tony's said, hey, I'll be there. We're gonna be the first guys in line. We gotta get the Cuddy smogged. I gotta get the plates transferred or swapped out today, and I gotta get on the insurance all dialed out because I moved and whatnot. But anyways, we're heading over there right now. I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. Thank you for continuing to watch and following along with the process. We appreciate it. Let's head over there. Yeah, buddy, we found the old school tape, and now it's got a wire coming out to, bam, the phone. I can now listen to music on the original stock speakers. Hey! A long time coming. We finally did it. Got my boy Tony right here, the magician. He's gonna be the smog master today. So we have to get the car smogged. We found a couple little things on the car. So the fuel pump has a little bit of a leak that we can smell a lot of gas. And we look on the bottom, sure enough, this guy knows exactly where to go, man. Like, he tell me right away. So we're gonna try to smog the car first, see if, get it running. Past that thing, his machine was down for a little bit. So I'm so happy, man. Car gods be with me today, baby. Get her passed. We're gonna get some plates on her, get her running right, man. So anyways, we'll check in here in a little bit. I'll tell you a little bit of just a couple little things that we have going on the back burners. We've been working. If we can't work on the car, we work with the car, you know what I mean, like on parts and whatnot. So we'll be discussing that here shortly. Okay, so a little bit of an update here. So we noticed a couple things, all right? So where the EGR is, the hose wasn't even connected. No! So that's a problem. The EGR itself probably needs to be replaced, but the good thing is he's saying that if we took the housing of the little hose clamp off and we just connected the housing to it, and it's been a long time since that EGR's opened and closed because the hose wasn't connected. So it always stays closed. Which is, I guess, a good thing because it didn't mess up the EGR. So once we put it on, we started, WD-40ing the valve a little bit to where it go open and close, and it's starting to work. You can see that it's kind of like doing its magic, So it may need to be like, penetrating fluid, right? Taking like white lithium penetrating fluid and then like squirting it there and then penetrate through the metal and open up inside and out of those valves. Maybe that'll help. We don't know. Worst case scenario, we just want to get it to pass right now. But if need be, we would have to replace the EGR, which is no problem. Second thing, sorry if there's a little bit of a wind thing here. I'll go on the other side of the sign here. The other thing is there's a little bit of a fuel leak that's, I think, from the fuel pump area. So there's something going on there. It's like a little bit of bubbling action that we've seen. Not a big deal. We'll address it. But so that's that. The other thing is the belts. We're going to try to address the belts. It hasn't had maintenance in God knows how long. So there's some squeaking action that's going on. We got to address the belts. We did find a little bit of a oil leak of some sort on the bottom of the engine, I guess, somewhere. So we gotta look at that. Hopefully it's something easy and quick fix. I'm not too sure about what that's gonna entail. The only other thing, there's hoses and stuff that are kind of brittle. We're gonna wanna swap out and replace. I eventually want to do all the belts, all the hoses, everything. I want to redo everything. And I got an ugly ass red hose for the air conditioner, which the AC is not working right now, but we can tackle that some other time. It's all about getting it legit, getting it ready for plates, and getting the insurance swapped out with the address and the new move and everything. That's the focus of today. And I think we're going to be able to achieve it. So the numbers, we were on the numbers originally. It was shooting like 9%. The oxygen rate was like 9%, which is like really, really bad. It was like hella dirty. So we replaced not replaced it, but we rebuilt the carburetor. Now the carburetor is absolutely perfect. He says it's reading 0.001, which is like perfect. He doesn't want to touch the carburetor at all. It's running 100% legit. So that's great news. We went to the right spot. The other thing is, so the NOx was reading at like 2K once we first got here. Once we attached the hose, it would read at like 1400 and drop all the way down to like 300 and 400. I guess the max is like 700 on the range-ish. He doesn't know. But he has to see that this thing is opening and closing. So that's kind of like where we're at on that. As far as the other numbers, everything's like legit, 100% perfect. He's like, you get that new EGR valve and this thing is 100% factory, like perfect. So I was like, let's just get it, you know, let's not, you know, his call, but he doesn't know if he can quite get a hold of one. I'm not sure. We're reaching out right now to see if we can get a hold of one. I think we can, but anyways, that's just the run right now of what we're doing. So more to come. What an update, what a day. The car gods are with me today, man. So hopefully we get her passed. The magician is doing his magic. The man, you guys want to do your spog, you come to the man. I did notice we have a little wobble out of that wheel, so I gotta fix those wheels, but here we go. We're gonna run it. There's a good chance that we're gonna pass. I'm hoping first time. I'm excited. I got goosebumps. She's purring, man. She is purring. Beauty. Yeah, when you get somebody who knows the car and they start dialing it in, you get it to a good state where it's just ready to go. So, I think we're ready. Looking good. What do you think, big dog? Yeah. God, don't fail me. Keep it going, baby. She's doing pretty good. Like I said, she's running really, really nice. Hey! There it is. Oh yeah. Like I said, you got to get yourself a magician. And I found them. I found them right here. Right. That's right, baby. Let's give them another plug right here. This is it. This is the spot. Don't waste your time anywhere else. Come here. Man. All right. So right there, we're gonna get the right size belt. It may be the right size belt, or I think it's a little bit too big, but that's what's causing the squeak. So look at that. We got the hose situation taken care of down there. EGR was working correctly. We got it to pass. Still says pass, baby. Look at that. So that was cool. Biggest hurdle down. So next, we're going to see if we can address the fuel pump issue, and we'll be good to go for now. And I can still shoot over to the AAA and get the plates and everything swapped out, get the insurance going. But one miracle at a time. All right, so a little bit of an update. We got some new belts here. These are really cool belts. Are nice, you know, better condition than what was on there. So we had a big belt in the place where it needed a little bit tighter belt, and the reason why it ain't quite dialed in to what it needed to be is because that air conditioner right there, that is the, what is that, the compressor?
The compressor belt was too loose.
Yeah. So the aftermarket compressor throws a different, I guess, ratio of what belt you'll need. So you need to tighten it up, you know, accordingly within whatever parameters. So you see that adjustment that he has right there. So you tighten it up, but I mean, there's a big variance on how tight you can get it, and there's only so much room that that thing could move. So that's why you got to have the master right here, and you got to play with, you know, a couple belts to get it right. But it's gonna be just right. Can't wait. But it's, you know, little by little. These old cars, you got to be patient. But it's just, that's just one issue of the many things, the little itty bitty tiny things that you got to find.
1 inch difference.
1 inch difference, yeah, will make a huge. What is there? 4 belts in that 1 inch?
Yeah.
So every quarter.
Just to get to that.
Just to
belt,
get.
we
Yeah.
gotta take all of them.
Yeah. So we got to go through all of them just to see which one is the best. So be patient, guys. One step at a time. But let's take a little dive in there. We got to get all this stuff fixed. Yeah, a little bit here and there. We're getting there. We did it. We did it. We passed the smog. Man, past smog. Flying colors, man. I'm talking like factory condition numbers running on this thing. Catalytic converter is on point, like super on point. Carburetor dialed out, running brand new, shooting 0.01. Just like, And then last but not least, the number one most annoying thing is those squeaky belts, gone. Cool fact though, those belts that came off this car, which I have in the back, they're GM factory belts that came from the factory. Factory belts that had been on a 100,000 mile car, that's it. Same original belts, 35 years later, still in the car, squeaking like a mother, but still in the car. So the condenser, AC condenser, something with the wiring a little jacked up. It may have been shorted out, I hope not, but he's gonna get the AC fixed when we go back. AC is gonna get fixed. Fuel filter, or sorry, fuel pump, it's gonna be fixed. We got a little bit of a leak on the fuel pump. And last but not least, all the hoses. We're gonna redo all the hoses, and then she should be 100% up in the front. That's cool. She's purring, man, dialed in. Amazing power off the start. Hit that gas, launch right off the street. I had 2 cops right behind me. I'm sitting there rocking the Alabama plates, and I got the temporary sticker in the back.
Bruh.
And they didn't even phase to pull me over, man. It was really cool. Shout out to Garden Grove PD. But anyways, she's back at her home. I'm gonna tuck her away. We're done for the day. Special shout out to Tony at Best Smogs, man. That guy, Best Auto Smogs, man. I'm telling you right now, you need your car smogged, you got to go to the best spot. I'm super happy. Next time we go there, we got a whole mess of stuff we're gonna line up, and then I got to figure out the muffler situation. I gotta hear me some little whoop whoop out of there, as Bags on the Go says. I gotta get me some of that, some Flowmaster in there, and then we might as well go ahead and blow the brains out on her and put a sunroof in there. So that's what's coming up next. Stay tuned, we got more stuff. But boy, is she purring. You hear that? She's running great. Anyways, thank you, Tony, so much. You're an awesome dude. I couldn't have done it without you, man. So off to the next one.